another day in vacation. The trip to Yakumishi begins today and will last for 4 days, 3 nights. I need to get ready. Oh, anime cutscene. Love to see it.
Whoa! Looks like we're finally coming up on the island! Hell yeah!
Hell
Yeah!
yeah.
Ku! Shi! Ma!
Jeez, you
Yakushima.
sound like a little kid.
Oh, he's just having fun. Personally, I'm ready for some training.
I do wonder what kind of flora and fauna live there.
She's not too happy herself. Seeing her father. Yakumishi. Or Yakushima. I still love this song so
Wow.
much.
It's like we're in an episode of Lifestyles of the Rich and Fabulous.
Welcome back, milady.
Me lady.
We won't be here long, but I'll be relying on you during our stay.
You have maids?
Of course, she's rich.
And you must be her associates from school, correct? Welcome to the Kirijo vacation home. Please, follow me.
Associates?
Dude, real life maids.
I knew she was from an important family, but this definitely proves it.
Father?
It's good to see you.
I heard the news. There isn't much here, but make yourselves comfortable.
Yes, sir.
There he goes. So, was that...
Her father?
It was so intense. And what's up with them wearing a suit in this kind of heat?
What's wrong with that?
We won't be here long, but make yourself at home.
Sweet! This is gonna rock! Hey, wanna go to the beach? It's literally right there! Oh man! I'm so ready for this! Come on, let's go!
What? We just got here. I mean, it's gonna take time to get changed and stuff.
Then I'll see you there. I'm not gonna waste a single minute.
Alright, already enjoying the beach.
Got my sandals on, giving my feet a chance to breathe.
I like each of their styles. I'm pretty sure I'm wearing briefs, right? Because that's why my shorts are shorter, because they're supposed to be brief, so... While Junpei is wearing normal trunks, and so it's a lot longer. And I'm pretty sure Akihiko is wearing a Speedo, which I didn't take him for a guy that wanted to wear a Speedo, but I guess he is physically active, so I guess he tries to wear the least amount of clothing he can, kind of like a swimmer.
Yep, summer's here.
Darn. There's nothing out there I can use as a marker. Too bad. I was hoping for a good swim.
Whoa, what's with that swimsuit?
What do you mean?
Dude, swim briefs? Nobody wants to see your junk.
Swim briefs? Okay, so I guess that's what swim briefs are. Basically a Speedo? He's like, oh, you're the only one looking at it.
But they're better for swimming.
You gotta be kidding. We come all the way to the beach, and you're gonna train?
What's wrong with that? You got a better idea?
Damn right I do! It's summertime at the beach! I've got the perfect activity.
Are they gonna want to check out the girls or something like that? Is that what Junpei is gonna suggest?
Wow, it's beautiful.
Oh, hey, they're here.
I like how they switched from anime cutscene to regular 3D, like in-game model. Yep,
What
Yukari.
are you looking at?
Say hello to contestant number 1, Yukari Takeba. That's quite a bold design.
Oh my
She's
god,
really
why they gotta
studying
make
her
this
stuff.
weird?
Archery practice
I'm
must do wonders
cringing.
for the self-esteem.
If no one seems to have claimed the umbrellas around here, do you think we can go ahead and use them?
Ooh, next up is contestant number
Ah,
2.
why is he gotta do this?
Yamagishi. Wow, Fuka, do you wear swimsuits often, or?
Jesus. Why?
Whoops, was it
He's
something
scaring
I said?
the hell out of
Didn't
her.
mean to embarrass you.
And he's
Hey,
laughing
cut
like
it
an
out with
idiot.
That laugh, you creep.
And for our final contestant of the day.
What happened? Is something wrong?
All three look
Wow.
good.
Kirijo-senpai, you're so beautiful.
Damn, I didn't know Fuka kind of went that way. Or I guess Kirijo is so good looking that even girls that are pretty straight would fall for her.
Yeah, your skin is totally flawless. Hey, did you put on sunscreen already?
No, not yet.
No, we can't have that. You gotta put some on right now.
Oh, can I help?
That's okay. I'll do it myself.
Yo, dude.
I mean, all three look pretty good, like different types of outfits. Yukari wearing her like bikini top and then short shorts, while Fuka is wearing a bikini top and a small skirt kind of bikini, while Kirijo is wearing a bikini top and a long dress skirt, or yeah, I kind of think dress or skirts, it's something like that, because it's way too long to just be a normal skirt. What's he gonna ask me, I swear?
So, which one's your type?
I don't care. Oh my god, he's gotta ask me. I mean, all three are like fine, so I guess let's go with Mitsuru. Is Akihiko gonna be
seriously?
jealous?
You got balls, man. Man, this is great. I'm in heaven.
I really wish Akihiko would say something. Like, he's always in these conversations, but he never, like, takes part in it. I want him to be, like, uncomfortable or say something if you were to say something about Mitsuru. Or say if he actually likes the girls. I guess he's just so focused on training and fighting, he doesn't care about girls.
Alright, I think it's about time for a swim. Charge!
Oh, I'm not letting you win that easily.
Also, like, what was that? I feel like a line was missing. Like, he didn't even say they were in a competition. But Akihiko is just like, oh, you're just wanting to swim. So I'll take that as a challenge. I feel uneasy. It's like someone is watching me.
Whoa, it's cold!
The uneasy feeling went away.
What are you standing over there for? The water's fine!
Oh, there's some things over there. I guess 4 areas.
It's a lovely place, wouldn't you agree?
definitely.
When I was younger, I used to come here fairly often, but I haven't had the chance to visit since starting high school.
I guess only one conversation with everyone.
I'm glad everyone's having fun out there. Our operations during the dark hour are taxing on both mind and body. You should relax a little. Rest up. If you need to take a break, the best spot to kick back is underneath the parasol.
Alright. Hold on. Can I repeat that?
I'm glad everyone's having fun out there. Our operations during the dark hour are taxing on both mind and body. You should relax a little. Rest up. If you...
Yeah, so they just say the same thing.
Woohoo! Thanks, Kirijo-senpai. Right now, I feel like I could die with no regrets.
Here we are on summer vacation, but I still have to deal with Junpei's usual antics.
Help us, please!
What? What's he doing?
Junpei won't stop!
Alley-oop! Take this and this! Come on! Water fights are pretty much a given at the beach. Nice and cool, ain't it?
I don't know if that's his objective. With just a water fight, I feel like something a little bit more
Hey, knock it off! You're
perverted.
taking this too far! Okay, fine. You asked for it.
Like, I would want to see them playing with their personas, being like, yeah, let's fight, using our personas to throw around water. Like, I could imagine Junpei just using his to, like, make steam everywhere and then attack them with water. Or use Yukari's to throw, like, wind attacks that have water in them. Alright, what's this? I wonder if this driftwood was washed ashore from a distant place. Come to think of it, Elizabeth asked me to get her something that feels like the ocean. Elizabeth might be happy if I gave her this driftwood. Yukashima wood. Oh, okay, I was like, is that the only thing I was gonna be able to interact? Did I have to, like, make a choice? Rocky area. The waves that lap the shore are sparkling and shimmering. Come to think of it, Elizabeth asked me to get her something that feels like the ocean. There's a tiny crab walking beneath the water. Elizabeth might be happy if I give it to her. What is that? Giving her an entire creature? Being like, here, Elizabeth, I know you want this. Because you want it to feel like the beach by the pier. Watching the waves roll onto the shore is somewhat calming. Come to think of it, Elizabeth asked me to get her something that feels like the ocean. There's some seaweed swirling in the water at my feet. Maybe Elizabeth would like it. Strange seaweed. I mean, does that mean all seaweed is strange, or does this particular seaweed? I guess I can probably get a second item or something. The white sand on the beach is so fine, it feels nice underneath my feet. Come to think of it, Elizabeth asked me to get her something that feels like the ocean. Elizabeth might be happy if I gave her a pretty seashell from the beach. Alright, hold on. What happens if I check this? Okay, so, doesn't say I'd take more. Oh, check the boat. There's a boat docked at the pier. I bet it'd be nice to row a boat on this vast ocean. Yep, it would. So is that the only place I can go? Also, maybe it's just me, but I kind of feel like this grass and like trees and everything kind of looks bad. Actually, the ocean and I think Skybox actually look all pretty bad. I don't know. Kind of reminds me of a 360, maybe a PS2 game. Dude, where you going? They never say play alone at the beach. So, I can't go that way, but what about this way? Also, who set up this stuff? Was it, like, the maids that set up the beach umbrellas and the chairs? Also, what's over here? Kirijo Yukishima Mansion. You're leaving already? Yeah. What? That's lame. Well, I'm gonna stay a little longer. See you later, then. I hope there wasn't anything that I could do there that I forgot.
Even the food was fancier than I could have imagined. I've never had to think about the proper way to use a fork and knife so much.
I can't eat anymore. Not even another bite of caviar.
No one said you had to try to eat all of it.
Well, I'm sure we're all exhausted from the trip. Why don't you go rest up in your rooms?
Oh, are you not coming with us, Senpai?
Yes, I'll join you in just a minute. It's been a while. I'm glad that you're in good health.
Our guests are residents of the dorm, I presume.
I'm sorry for bringing such a crowd.
I heard you told them about the incident. Why did you hide it for so long?
I wasn't hiding it.
I've told you time and again, none of the blame is yours.
But
Two in harmony surpasses one in perfection. That has been our guiding principle since the Kirijo family separated from the Nanjo group. You must learn to trust in others, Mitsuru. There are things in this world that cannot be accomplished alone, no matter how many sacrifices you make.
I understand.
You accessed our database, didn't you? That brings me to my next question. Why didn't you ask me directly, instead of using this trip as an excuse?
I'm sorry.
Bring them here, all of them. I have no intention of concealing the truth from them. I've made preparations to disclose everything.
Well, he kind of seems nicer than he looks, I guess. So, he wants to tell them all the truth? Been guiding principles separated from the Nanjo group. No matter how many. Yeah, he's like telling her what she should have already known. It's like, rely on your friends. Don't do anything alone. And it's like, they should know about the, like, truth behind Tartarus, or like why they're fighting and stuff like that. So that's kind of interesting. The father doesn't seem to be evil, if like anything is supposed to be hidden. I don't know if he plays a bigger part in the story later on, but he's at least helping the origins of like why Caesar's doing what they're doing.
Everything.
There's a girl named Takiba in your group, correct? For her to awaken to her power, it must be fate.
Father?
From what I understand, Mitsuru has already given you the short version.
Oh, yes.
Well, it's true. We adults are to blame. If I could have atoned for it with my life, I would have done so. Now I have no choice but to rely on you. What my father wanted to create with those monsters' power, it was a time manipulation device.
That's what he was trying to do?
Imagine if you could control the flow of time, eliminate unwanted events before they occur. With such a device, you could shape the future to your liking.
Damn, that's insane.
Unfortunately, under my father's direction, The research began to stray from its original goal. In his later years, my father seemed to have only nihilism in his heart. In fact, his madness may have resulted from his struggle to break free from that. It's only natural that you want to know the truth, and it's my duty to tell you.
What's this?
This is the only existing footage of the accident, recorded by a scientist who was at the scene.
A video recording?
I can only hope that this recording reaches someone with a conscience.
Wait a sec.
My employer has become obsessed with a loathsome idea. This experiment should never have been conceived. I'm afraid the damage will be staggering. At this point, it's unavoidable. But I didn't have a choice. If I didn't do this, it could have destroyed the entire world.
Destroyed the entire world?
Whoever is watching this, please, I need you to listen to me very carefully. The shadows that were amassed here have been dispersed as a result of the explosion. In order to end this, you have no choice but to eliminate all of them. I am the one responsible for this. I knew the risks, but I was blinded by the promise of success, and so I chose to continue without objections. I am responsible.
Huh?
Yep, she knows exactly who that is. She probably recognized from pictures, videos, whatever.
Dad?
You mean that was...
Father.
His name was Eiichiro Takeba. He was the head researcher at the time, and a very talented man. But we are the ones who are responsible. We pushed him to continue the research. The Kirijo group is to blame for his death.
Are you...
So that means my dad caused it all. The Dark Hour, Tartarus, the people who died. It was all his fault?
Hey.
So is that why you were hiding this? Because you felt sorry for me? Is that it?
No, Takeba,
Don't say that
I
name.
don't want your pity!
Takeba!
Shouldn't someone go after her?
Cage.
Will you go?
Sure, why me? Let her be. Why me?
I doubt she'd listen to me.
What about Fuka? Fuka has a pretty good relationship with
Believed
her.
in him for so long.
Also, I like how we're looking at the moon and you can see it's the exact same formation as the one on the countdown. It's a crescent moon, I'm pretty sure.
This is too much. Remember what I told you at the hospital? How my dad died when I was little. You understand now, right? He died in that incident. Nobody knew the truth, so there were all sorts of rumors. Because he was in charge of the research team, people were really mean to me and my mom. We even had to move a few times.
What did they do?
Sorry, I'd rather not talk about it. But all this time, I kept telling myself it wasn't his fault. I loved him a lot, and I believed he'd never do anything wrong. I received a letter back in spring. It was from him, written 10 years ago. It cracked me up, because even though he said to my family, it was more or less all about me. And that only made me believe in him more. When I found out I had a special power, I thought it was fate. I was scared, but I thought if I cooperated with the Kirijo group, I might find out what really happened. That's why I agreed to fight using my persona. But now I can see it was all for nothing.
Come on, cheer up. I mean, I don't understand. She did figure out what happened. Like, what does it mean all for nothing? Like, I guess she just wanted to figure out what happened to her father, but in figuring out that truth, she now sees her father differently, so it wasn't worth it. That's the only thing I can imagine. Why is she saying that? That's not true.
You're just trying to make me feel better.
Damn straight.
Reality sure is harsh, huh? I tried so hard to fight my fear. And this is what I get. And you know, I think maybe I was jealous, too. I mean, after all that's happened. Why does Kirijo-senpai's father get to live? I'm a horrible person, aren't I?
Well, that is a horrible thing to say, but, it's like not everyone's father, mother, or whatever could be in a incident. It's rare, but some things happen to certain people just because everything is random. Don't blame yourself. That's how life is. Not at all.
Wow. I don't know how you do it. You're always so calm. Nothing ever phases you. Did you really think I could just be cheered up so easily? You think you know me? You don't know anything. I'm sorry. I can barely make sense of all of this. I'm so afraid. I just feel so lost now. Tell me, what am I supposed to do now?
Stay with us and fight. It's okay not to, Lo. It's okay not to know.
Huh? You really are something else. Sorry for acting like this. I know you've lost your parents too. I'll be alright. I'm used to dealing with stressful situations. Anyway, thanks for listening. Let me guess. Senpai asked you to bring me back, right?
Nah, I wanted to help.
Aren't you a smooth talker? Thanks, though.
Yukari is laughing, though her eyes are red from all the crying. Do I hug? Let me hug her. Let me try it.
Hey!
Junpei! You bastard!
Yeesh, what's taking you guys so long? Everybody was getting worried.
It's been
almost
5
the dark
minutes,
hour,
bastard!
So we gotta head back.
Huh? Oh yeah, that's right.
Did I miss something?
No, I just almost forgot. It doesn't matter where you are when the dark hour comes.
Oh, come on, that's common sense. Even I remembered that.
You know, I've been thinking lately. Once you awaken to the power of Persona, you remember everything that happens during the dark hour. In exchange for power, you can no longer look away from the things you don't want to see. We can't escape reality, can we?
I think she's going through
Guess
nihilism
we've just
herself.
gotta stay strong, huh?
Yeah, guess so. All right then, let's head on back.
I hugged her. It feels like I'm being watched again. I decided to head back anyway.